Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Jericho Gaming. This is the start of a new series, in which I am joined by a very special guest, my wife.
Hello.
The lovely Lady Jericho and I will be setting out on a grand adventure of Twilight Princess HD Remake for the Wii U, which we picked up yesterday. So, here we go. We're going to run normal mode. This is actually our third time attempting to record this episode. We've had nothing but issues between Ableton not recording and then the Elgato not capturing audio once. So my wife is a longtime fan of the Zelda series, playing the majority of games, with the exception of a few she has played but not beaten.
The original two, Legend of Zelda and Adventure of Link, came out when I was very young, and I was not nearly good enough, nor patient enough to beat them, but eventually I'll go back and do it.
I myself, I've played several of them. I would say the majority as well. My favorite, of course, is the best, which is A Link to the Past.
That's an opinion.
It's a fact.
It's an opinion.
However, my wife stands as a hardcore 64 fan. Those being, of course, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Also a big fan of the Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages for the handheld system.
And A Link Between Worlds for the 3DS was just a majestic game full of beauty and wonderfulness. Also, salt. Play that game on her own, that'll make you hungry. Like only having 6 hearts maximum possible. The Ice Ogre is doing 9 hearts damage. Stupid. So stupid. But I beat it on heroic.
Okay, so graphics are much nicer, of course. None of that cloudy muddiness that the Wii was known for. Everything is sharper. They put more patterns on everything like they've been doing with most of the remakes. A big thing to get used to is the fact that everything has been swapped. It's now mirror imaged because Link is back to being left-handed, as he ought to be.
The scene is so somber, and then it's just like switch over to chores. And someone stealing your horse. Because, you would think this guy running in who needs you to herd his goats
Would notice that the horse was gone.
the horse, because I mean, you see the horse walking away. You think he'd notice.
Hey Link, you there?
Alright.
Hey, you mind helping me herd the goats? They ain't listening to me lately. Hey, where's Epona?
Oh, you just watched her leave, man.
He wasn't paying attention.
Just keep talking a little bit.
He doesn't say anything imperative to the story.
So what's our objective here?
To get my horse.
It's a good objective.
It's an important whatever. It's important in every game where a horse is introduced.
It's one of those.
Yes. I'm not digging the way they did her teeth in this, though.
With the horse?
Ipana, yeah. Oh, hi, Link. I washed Ipana for you.
I really even paid attention to the horse's teeth.
Sorry. I've noticed it the last 3 run-throughs we did. Ipana works really hard, so I thought she deserved a treat.
Yes, of course.
Oh, but listen, Link, could you do something for me? Can you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that Ipana likes?
I'd like to live in a world where grass is a musical instrument.
It technically is. You can whistle with it now.
Not like that, you can't.
I'm sure if you took the time to learn, you could bother to play different notes on it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about people who put the piece of grass between their palms and blow. I'm talking about a piece of grass that you can literally pick up and blow into, and it's got holes and plays musical notes. It's also shaped like a horseshoe, which is a little on the nose if you ask me.
It is a children's game.
How dare.
It's meant for all ages.
That is like saying Pokemon is a children's game.
Also a game for all ages.
I'm sorry, but EV training is well beyond most children. Shoot, EV training is well beyond a lot of adults. What a beautiful little hamlet. Orden Village, because it's just ordinary.
Wow, you're stretching for some of these.
Well, after 2 failed attempts at episodes, I'm running out of fun too. So we're gonna run straight to the rancher. We're gonna take care of his goats. Shake the goat butt. You know, it's nice to know that the hero of time does chores. I'm sure he enjoys it too.
Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, Link. These guys have been awful skittish lately. They won't listen to a word I say. Sorry to ask, bud, but how's about you and Ipana herd him into the barn real quick? We ain't got much time, so think you can do that for me? Much obliged there, bud. Okay then, go on and herd these little scamps into the barn for me.
Alright, scamper. Whoop. I feel like Link should be saying more time.
I think you're being pedantic. Nope, not good this time.
That one goat, he knows it's coming. He should jump on the cliff. Link won't see me. Maybe Link won't notice. Going the wrong way, goat.
Told you, sometimes the RNG on this is so bad.
Good thing you're not tired.
Not this time, there's a game for it later.
Take a heart piece.
If
Heart fifth, because you know the quarters was just overdone, I guess.
I don't remember. I think yes, if you get it down to under a minute, maybe you get a heart piece. This is without a doubt the worst RNG we've had so far.
Of course it is. First 2 times we record, everything goes smoothly, except for the actual recording. So yeah, we bought the game yesterday. I did not pre-order. I have recently ceased pre-ordering games because of all the issues that have come up in the last 1.5 to 2 years with games being half-made, or lots of bugs and glitches and just issues arising from releasing them too soon. And so we didn't pre-order, but we were in GameStop because we were getting our car worked on. I was like, hey, I should pick it up. So I asked the guy. He was like, well, I don't know. I think we may be out. He's like, well, no, I got one in the back, so you can have this one. Oh, cool. So we got our HD remake with the amiibo.
Much obliged. I can cover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you, so just sit back and relax, bud. Oh, but how about today? Want to practice with the fences? Just wait a spell, bud. I'll get them fences set up. Oh boy. Ooh, sorry that took so long. Okay then, y'all ride all you want. Y'all get tired of riding, just jump the gate and head back into the village, okay, bud?
Wait, hold on. This guy had time to erect fences for you, but he didn't have time to herd his own goats.
No, not that he didn't have time. They're not listening to him. Everybody knows Link is great with animals.
Yeah, we saw that.
Okay, shut up. Really bad RNG. But Link is good with animals.
Like monkeys. And cuckoos. Depending on who's playing the game. My Link is never good with cuckoos.
You could be, or just belligerent and decide to hit them.
I don't think that's the word you're looking for.
It is the word I'm looking for. You're a belligerent little child.
I don't think that's the word you're looking for.
It is. That's why I chose it.
Violence towards animals isn't belligerence, I'm pretty sure.
No, you're belligerent in the fact that you know what's going to happen and you blatantly do it anyway. It is the word I'm looking for. Stop trying to correct me.
Baby Jericho's awake.
Okay, we're going to bypass the trio and Colin. Basically, they just remind you that super cool, we got a new item in the shop. It's a slingshot, which you will literally only use for part of a temple, and then you'll get a boomerang and then a bow, and it'll become completely obsolete.
And everybody knows the boomerang is the best weapon.
She can jog. I want to point that out. I just saw that pregnant woman jog, but later on she's going to make me walk at a snail's pace to keep up. Yo, Link, yo! Up here! I want to talk to you! Press A while holding ZL so we can chat.
Whatever that means, because we don't have buttons in this world.
Hey, there you go, over there. Yeah, your voice carries well, as usual.
You know who he looks like? He looks like the dude who loses his arm in the cantina in Star Wars.
He does. Maybe you can teach my types that you've got to use your diaphragm. So listen, why don't you climb these vines there, Link? If I must.
How do you speak red? I want to know.
Yo, there you are. Check this out. You know Sarah at the general store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? He's just been sitting there next to my house having a staring contest with the creek. You don't suppose he's thinking he's gonna catch a fish, do you? Ha ha ha. A cat can't catch no fish.
No, not cats. They're not.
Not ever.
They are not predators anyway.
Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to tell you about. I want you to take a look at something. See that grass growing there on the edge of that rock? Haven't I heard you whistling with that stuff?
Whistling. It's a code now. You gotta whistle some weed.
I figured it was pretty rare to see it growing in a place like that, so I thought I'd let you know. I bet you could hop across these rocks if you went a little faster.
Oh look, he went faster.
I got 5 rupees.
What? Skip.
You can skip those miniature little discussions with the songs. Thank you, Rosalita.
Now, was she trying to save the bassinet, or was she crying because she stole it?
She is a sweet-natured little monkey, and she was trying to get your attention.
Let's see.
But she doesn't come in the village because the kids are brats
Sure.
and throw sticks and stones at her.
And if they could, they'd shoot with a slingshot.
Yeah. Oh my, Link, I have been looking for that cradle.
Speaking of red.
I made it when my first child was born. You know, Colin, the one you grew up with. Do you remember him? Did you find it and bring it back to me on purpose? My thanks to you. That reminds me, there is something I am supposed to give to you.
Pregnancy brain.
Do you think you could carry that cradle and come with me back to my house?
Sure. I'll meet you over there next Monday. By the time you get there.
Does she stop walking? No. Okay.
Still working on it. Still working on it. Yeah, so the first time we tried to record the episode, everything hooked up, everything's fine, everything was recording fine. However, we learned that if you stick headphone jacks into the Wii U controller, the big gamepad, it stops the audio feed into the game capture. So there was no music, no anything.
Why, thanks to you, Link. Yes, I had nearly forgotten that I am supposed to give you this. Alright, here you go. I got a fishing rod.
Ooh! That magic carp. And the second time we recorded,
It is a little unpolished. My son Colin made this under the instruction of his father. They're both idiots. You can use it if you like.
apparently this is all subtextual.
All I'm saying is, you gotta read in between the lines sometimes.
So,
It's unpolished. Sorry, husband and child. You're really actually bad at this.
or it's just not polished. You didn't polish their rod.
Really, babe? Really?
What?
We're gonna start that already?
Yeah, so the second time we recorded, we got all the way through, everything looked great, and then I checked our audio recording program, and nothing. I had a sad.
He did. He cried himself to sleep last night.
I did the term. That also could have been from a really bad Call of Duty. Chicken.
I got 10 rupees.
All he's got is a couple of bandages on his arm.
The hawk is being gentle. Give it to me.
What? So I played this game back on the Wii. My wife, we met in college. Before we were dating, she let me borrow the Wii and this game. However, I detest the nunchuck. With a passion of 1,000 suns, I detest the nunchuck. In my opinion, it was one of the stupidest things Nintendo's ever come out with. And so I could not find it in myself to beat the game on the Wii. I did, however, play it on the GameCube, and even with the graphics being worse, the game was still better. So I beat it that way.
No!
Ooh, I see. I realized that was more like
Lines up the shot. It's perfect.
10 out of 10 roll.
Right now we are just trying to get enough money to purchase the slingshot, which is 30 rupees. So we are ready. Might as well get this done too, because she will not sell you anything because she's so worried about her stupid cat.
Because the cat apparently can't fish.
Did you put it back in here? It was on the table.
You know, because cats are natural predators. I mean, our cat wasn't, but she was dumb.
She tried to catch stuff. She caught bugs.
She was good at hunting roaches, I'll give her that. She was my little protector. We'd hunt roaches together in the house. We lived in Florida for a time, at least.
Marvelous. I caught a green gill. They're everywhere.
Maybe I should press the down button on my D-pad. I can't. fish. You know, if he didn't stand there slack-jawed, he probably could have cut up with him.
He was so shocked.
And whacked it with the fishing pole. And then used it as bait.
Did you say something to the grandparents about the baby?
Hello. Give me the slingshot. I'm here for my slingshot, please.
Oh my, Link, I'm in. Oh, you simply must hear this. My little kitty cat is so amazing. Today he caught a fish all by his little old self. How do you think he caught it? Maybe he's a genius.
Maybe he used a fishing pole.
Oh, just look, isn't he so cute the way he laps up that milk?
How was the doors?
Say, my dear, why don't you have some too? I'm in a good mood, so it's on the house today. I got milk in a bottle, but it's half empty.
If I press these buttons, I'll drink it.
Oh, don't worry, you don't have to return the empty bottle, my dear. You can reuse it, you know, put something else in it. Recycling is a very important thing, my dear. I'm sure you would never do anything of the sort, but kids these days sort things out like their whole world was disposable. It's criminal. So, what do you say, my dear? Is there anything you want today?
Slingshot. Just want the slingshot.
If you're interested, take a look around by turning your head. I'm naughty.
Children love this item.
I got a slingshot.
Okay. Thanks for telling me.
See you again soon.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Anything else pertinent that needs to be done?
Mm-mm.
So we can head back to the last conversation. We'll call it episode. Hey, man.
Ah, just in time, Link. I just delivered something to your room. Oh, I see you got the fishing rod. Colin will be pleased. And it works better than you would think, right? My wife tells me I'm an idiot.
And my items are unpolished.
Well, have a good one.
Spider! Spider! Now, I want to kill things that explode into, like, light-absorbing darkness.
Do we really? We really want to do that?
I mean, as long as I don't get arrested for it. I lugged this chest up that wooden ladder just to give you a wooden sword.
I got a wooden sword. He returned it after honing it for me.
I wonder if it's unpolished. Alright, well, the baby is awake. I mean, having her in the recording area is a disastrous thing. So this is the end of the first episode. Thank you for joining us. We will continue this, hopefully, at least one episode a week, maybe two, depending on schedules. We're both currently finishing. Well, my wife is currently finishing her master's, and I'm working on mine. Plus, you know, babies. Baby. Anyway, thank you for joining us. This has been the first episode of Twilight Princess HD Remake for the Wii U. And no matter what happens, if you're dealing with crazy people, dumb fat redneck ladies who want to give you slingshots and milk, or cats that steal your fish, no matter what happens, just keep gaming.